Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Urvi and in this video we are going to talk about what is misrepresentation in a PR application, the difference between an incomplete and a misrepresented PR application. Should you or should you not worry about this, and what can we do about it? What are other people saying about this topic, right? So we'll be discussing end to end. So stay tuned, let's get started. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Urvi. I create content about life in Canada, career experiences and immigration in Canada. If this interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. I do appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. So let's get started with what we are here to discuss. So let's talk about what is misrepresentation. So this is taken from CIC website. They say that it's a serious crime to lie, we know that, or send false information or documents to Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. This is called fraud and it is called misrepresentation. So basically any lie or any false information or documents, if we send to IRCC, they consider it as a misrepresentation. And I'm going to open the IRCC website and show you. So I have the links about some recent articles, and we will go through the main parts of that. I'll show you what they say on their website. So this is the CIC website and the link is in the description below, and they have described in detail what is misrepresentation, what is a document fraud, right? If you lie, what will happen, right? So they are saying that if you send false information, we will refuse your application. We may also forbid you from entering Canada for at least 5 years, give you a permanent record of fraud with us, take away your statuses as a permanent resident or Canadian citizen, have you charged with a crime, or remove you from Canada. So as you can see that the outcome of sending a misrepresented file or fraud or false documents is really high. But I'm not here to say that you have to worry about it, because the chances are there is no way you have done any misrepresentation, right? So it's just about understanding what is misrepresentation. If you have created fake information, fake data, that means is a misrepresentation. But majority of you wouldn't have done that, but it's crucial to understand these topics, right? Because it's regarding your file. And I have created a slide again here to talk about the difference between incomplete and misrepresentation. So incomplete file versus a misrepresented file. So incomplete file is where you have missing documents, okay, where you have missing signature on forms, where you have missing fields in a form, you have missing adequate supporting documents. All this is incomplete, which is totally fine given the short timeline in the TR to PR pathway. A majority of the files submitted are incomplete, so you don't have to really worry about it. You can submit a web form and fix those missing documents, missing signature, missing issues. But on the other hand, what is misrepresentation is, as we discussed, false documents, false identity documents like passport, visa, diplomas. If someone has just created fake documents and given them as a supporting documents, or they have faked their employment details and employment documents, or they have lied on the application. Okay, so the consequences of that is huge. As we saw, it's really frowned upon. Never lie on an application, never do anything which you will regret forever in your life. So those are the things. But if you think about your case, I'm 100% sure that there are definitely mistakes, and mistakes are very different than misrepresentation. Mistakes is when you are thinking about misrepresentation versus a mistake or incompleteness, think about it in such a way that let's say you forgot some detail about your parents in your application. Now will that reduce any points in your application, or will that impact the your eligibility of PR? No, right? Because it's just a mistake, so that can be fixed, and that is not an misrepresentation. But for example, if you have done bachelor's, but you are saying you are creating some fake documents and saying you have done a master's in, and you're attaching master's document just to get additional points on the file, that is completely fake and bogus. So that is a misrepresentation. If CIC finds this out, then it's a clear case of misrepresentation. So those are some of the examples. People just shy away from discussing these difficult topics, and then they stress for no reason. So I'm here to just showcase and shed some light on that. So I also wanted to show you another article, and the link is again in the description below. So this is misrepresentation specific to TR to PR pathway. So this article is, I think Catherine is a lawyer in maybe Vancouver or somewhere, but this, you should definitely check this article out. What she has said, that her firm was keeping an eye on the discussion going over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, when the TR to PR pathway was going on May 6th and May 7th, and they discovered that there were some discussions that you can provide inaccurate information, or things like that. So basically what she's saying, that there are some people who might have uploaded fake documents or created some random documents in employment supporting documents, and those might be termed as misrepresentation, and she's just listing that it's the repercussion is really high, and chances of being banned from entering Canada for 5 years are really high. So if you're someone who has done that, or if you know someone who has done that, she's requesting that please advise to withdraw the application immediately. And there was some discussion on forums as well, where people are discussing whether they should withdraw the application before it's too late, right? I'm not an immigration consultant. I'm not here to advise you anything, but I'm just sharing all the articles and all the research in this space with you to read it through, and what you have put in your file. If you haven't made anything up, you don't have to worry about this video or misrepresentation at all. But on the other hand, if anyone has randomly created fake documents to support TR to PR pathway or any other immigration stream, please consider withdrawing, or at least reach out, get some help in understanding what should be done, right? So these are the articles you should read, and get yourself some more knowledge on this topic. And lastly, just like give it a quick thought, evaluate all the factors. Again, one point I want to do mention, that these articles about misrepresentation are written by lawyers. I'm not for lawyers or against lawyer, but if you reach out to them, they get business, right? So you have to think about whether you really need their help or not. So just be aware about what's going on, and just make sure there was nothing in your application which can be termed as misrepresented. If there was, send in web form immediately with an explanation, and attach the right information in. Send it before it's too late. And just the last point here is, just evaluate if you need any professional help or not. But yeah, so those were my thoughts on misrepresentation and incomplete applications. I just wanted to create a quick video and shed some light on what exactly is misrepresentation, and mistakes are totally different than misrepresentation. So please do not worry if you have some mistakes on your application, but on the other hand, if you think you have created something false on your applications, you should worry and get it fixed immediately. So those were my insights and my thoughts on this topic. And as always, please consider subscribing. We'll look forward to seeing you in another video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.